Alright, let's talk about the biggest quarterback controversy in college football right now, Alabama's chaos under Kalen DeBoer. Wait, why is this drama more fascinating than just another sex soap opera? Because it's not just about football. It's about loyalty, ego, and the brutal business of winning titles. Let me break this down. /n/n So here's the setup. DeBoer dumps Julian Sayin, a QB who's now thriving at Ohio State, and bets everything on Austin Mack, a transfer from Washington who's been stuck on the bench since 2022. On paper, this feels like a loyalty play. But wait, if you're Alabama, shouldn't you care more about winning titles than keeping promises? Personally, I think this is where nostalgia and reality collide. DeBoer's clinging to an old-school idea of my guy, right or wrong, but does that even work in the nil era? /n/n Let's dissect Mack's resume. Reclassified to follow DeBoer to Alabama, waited years without starting a game, that's dedication. But does patience translate to performance? Sports Illustrated ranked 68 power for QBs this offseason. Mack didn't make the list. Keelon Russell came in at number 30. So basically, the entire football world sees Russell as a mid-tier starter and Mack as a mystery. What makes this really interesting is that Alabama's QB room hasn't been this uncertain since the 90s. J.D. Phillips, the 1998 QB who lasted 4 games, feels like Mack's spiritual predecessor. Coincidence? Or a pattern of coaches doubling down on their guys when panic sets in? /n/n But let's zoom out. Why do fans even care about loyalty here? Because college football's soul is dying, that's why. Transfers, nil deals, and portal chaos have turned teams into franchises. Miami just spent $8 million on a Duke QB while their own 3-year vet got benched. Emory Williams. Now starting at East Carolina, yep, the same team Alabama faces in Week 1. So while DeBoer's playing the loyalty card, half the league's treating quarterbacks like rental cars. In my opinion, this isn't just about Mack or Russell, it's a philosophical war. Do you cling to tradition, or embrace the cold, hard market? /n/n Here's the thing, DeBoer's track record with QBs is gold. He turned Michael Penix into a star at Washington. But Alabama isn't Washington. The SEC doesn't care about development timelines, it cares about Week 1. If Mack stumbles against East Carolina or Kentucky, DeBoer's faith becomes a liability. And let's be real, these players are getting paid now. Their loyalty argument feels like a dad insisting horse-drawn carriages are better than Teslas. A detail I find fascinating. Mack's last start was in high school, 4 years ago. How many NFL scouts are watching that tape? /n/n So what's the bigger takeaway? College football's identity crisis. Schools are billion-dollar brands, but coaches still act like it's 1995. DeBoer owes Mack nothing except an honest evaluation. If you're Alabama, you don't play favorites, you play winners. What this really suggests is that the transfer portal's broken the system. Players move like free agents, but coaches still get punished for disloyalty. It's a double standard. /n/n Final thought, imagine if Mack wins the job and flops. Do you blame DeBoer for stubbornness? Or celebrate his loyalty? This isn't just Alabama's problem, it's the paradox of modern college football. How do you balance human relationships with ruthless competition? Drop your take below. And if you're a Michigan fan smugly watching this unfold, remember, your team's one playoff loss away from total chaos. See you in the comments.